big situation here between Peru along with Kazakhstan.
Yep.
So far, we saw that actually coming from the side of Peru, they are always confident with using this Dawnbreaker. I don't feel like Dawnbreaker is one of the heroes that is mostly being picked by the side of Peru, but not only that one, but also with the Pangolier or maybe the Crystal Maiden that is creating so much problem even for Lao previously.
But no Undying here too, because the Tombstone will really annoying. They must focus, destroy the Tombstone first or focusing on the heroes, and look at that Primal Beast and Silencer will be on this game number 1. So with Global Silence, of course with the Onslaught, it's gonna be very powerful combo wombo, and especially when the Primal Beasts have the Pulverize or even the Trample, the damage will be very sick. But we don't know which lane are the Primal Beasts gonna use.
Yeah, I mean, like if we are talking about the Primal Beast, it's about timing. Are they going to be able to maximize the potential of the Primal Beast in the early situation? When they are diving in, they need to pick up somebody from the side of Team Peru. With all of the CC that a Primal Beast have, I think like for the early aggression, I do feel like Primal Beast is going to be a very good foundation. But remember, after like they're having the BKB, Primal Beast will be having quite a hard time to actually initiate to the side of Peru. So yeah, they only need like the BKB to use more often, so in the like quiet late game, Primal Beast might be a very good options. Despite there will be still a BKB, but in 6 seconds when the side from Primal Beast, it can back and forth to actually do so much and also initiate the war itself.
Yep, but Tiny is still free. Maybe they want to ban Tiny. And if you're looking at the other hero who are very good right now, and Monkey King from Peru team.
Radiant team.
Well, opening up the Visage here when we know that actually Peru is also like very good with that. Arcano playing a lot of Visage inside of ISM 40 World Esports Championship 2022. So I think like it's a very respectful things coming from the side of Team Kazakhstan, and also Monkey King along with Morphling, eliminating a lot of carry here from the side of Peru. When the options is actually still very huge. I mean, if you can tell about the Faces Void is still there, the Slark is still there. Even if you want to pick over the Platinum Assassin, it's still gonna be very okay.
Okay, but without Morphling, so like it's gonna be a big damage. That's why they know Morphling is quite hard to catch, especially on the late game. And we're gonna see the 4th ban from Kazakhstan team. Are they gonna ban another carry, another hero for the Team Peru who are usually they use? Because I think it's lower break at Velajiv, so comfortable heroes is like preferably they will pick it.
High chance they will try to do it that way with the comfortable hero that they might be going for. But aside of that, the Beastmaster is already being eliminated. They don't want it to be picked inside of the map. Well, we know that actually the Beastmaster is the only one along with the Clockwork that actually can go stunned. We thought, even despite that they're using the buyback, the BKB. So
the Primal Roar.
Yeah, I think it's still gonna be a very good one. Again, it's a respected ban here to the side of Kazakhstan as well with the Naga, but it still means that the Faces Void is still left open if they're thinking about it though.
Yep. But we see Brute, we see the Naga Siren has been banned. So we're gonna wait for the 3rd pick from Kazakhstan team. Which one is it? Are they gonna pick the carry first, or are they gonna pick like for another support? And another support for the next assassin.
The one that is always been banned so far right now is the one that is being picked. I think like previous match, I also like see the Nyx Assassin, and actually it's just like very good with the Vendetta, which actually is seeking for somebody with Spec Patch as well. But Tide Hunter, Hoodwink, this is just a huge combo coming from the side of Team Peru, despite there is a Global Silence coming from the side of Kazakhstan. It might be a huge disaster if the setup coming from the side of Team Peru is being stopped by the Global Silence.
Hoodwink is Tidehunter.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, like Vela said, combo wombo will be there, but I think they need to prevent it. With Nyx Assassin, it can go to the backline, but the problem is it's gonna be a good defensive backup from the Team Peru itself. There are the Tidehunter, even the Dawnbreaker, and Ember Spirit can come using the Fire Remnant.
Well, I see one pick here coming from the side of Kazakhstan. They already have the Nyx Assassin along with the Silencer, so the Primal Beast might be going for the mid lane or even the off lane. It's still a huge possibility right here coming from the side of Primal Beast. And if they still want it, they might be picking trying over the mid lane or maybe even the carry. I mean, like at this rate, when we are seeing the Tide Hunter along with that one, I still feel like if they have a proper CC or at least someone who can actually dodge it with the Life Stealer, the Nikes here, it's going to be very good if they're picking over that. But Ursa!
Well, another DPS hero. It's gonna be good against the Dawnbreaker, against the Tide Hunter. So we will wait for the action, but the problem is Ursa need to have a really good farm in the early game.
Ooh.
No less rock.
Ursa is just like so good. They are having a really good early potential here. Despite from the side of Team Peru, they are not having it. Kazakhstan having so much potential, even for the rush potential here with the Ursa, with the Primal Beast even, and the Nyx Assassin with the Spike Carapace along with the Vendetta actually going to be giving so much time for Kazakhstan to actually have the space. So I wonder, the Peru, they really need to Blink Dagger along with the Ravage coming from the side of Tide Hunter if they are aiming for playing aggressively. Because for the setup, I think it's still very decent with the 3 melee hero coming from the side of Kazakhstan. But again, if the BKB is there, I think it's going to be a huge disaster.
Of course.
10 seconds remaining.
So, draw is not there too. They are already banning the draw.
5 seconds
And last
remaining.
hero, Sniper, gonna be a good option if they want to meet another range carry hero.
Well,
Is it Sniper or is it the other heroes? Because
from the side of Team Peru, with this kind of things, they really need someone that actually can give up the follow-up the mage after the setup can be brought by the side of Amber Spirit or maybe coming from the side of Tide Hunter. Shadowfiend is still going to be there though if they're aiming for that, but I don't think it's going to be like that because I think they are going to be trying to pick. I think like this Dawnbreaker will be going for the carry one, so I think
it can be.
So they are going to be picking another support here, but
Tiny.
it's still a possibility. It still can be another thing, like the Dawnbreaker going for a support along with the
Radiant
Hoodwing
team
and then of lane
Oh.
Tide Hunter. But Sniper is the one that's getting banned here. They're eliminating every single kind of hero that can be picked. So Shadowfiend might be there from the side of Team Kazakhstan if they are aiming for that. Since
And-
like Shadowfiend is being outranged by the position coming from the side of Drow, Sniper, or even coming from the side of the
10 seconds remaining.
Not
Last
just Shadowfiend, I think, Velajev, but Rider is a good option
5
too
seconds
for Kazakhstan to facing against the Ember because Ember doesn't have like the dispel ability. So of course the sticky napalm will gonna annoy Ember very much, and he have the lasso. It's very good option to catch Ember before he's using the Fire Remnant. But be careful of the Kraken Shell.
Well, let's see here from the side of Kazakhstan, they will be using all of the reserve time here. I don't think like a patch will be a thing here from the side of Team Peru. It might be a chance because actually with the Ursa, Nyx, and also the Primal Beast, actually if they're picking over the patch, it's just going to be very good with the Rot along with the Dismember and also the Hook as well. But the thing is, like, they still need a ranged hero to actually giving the damage and following up from behind. But Chaos Knight is the one that is being picked by Team Peru right now.
With Phantasm, with the Chaos Bolt, I think it's gonna be dangerous, especially when the CK is like already have full items there. But we will wait for the last
10
heroes. I think it's the mid
seconds
lane for the Kazakhstan. Who's gonna fill the mid lane
5
role?
seconds remaining.
Is it Bad Rider? Is it another option from Kazakhstan? Or maybe another spirit like Void Spirit? Have a good area of evac there.
I think if they still want to go for a Puck, if they want to go for the Shadow Fiend, it's still going to be a very good one from the side of Team Kazakhstan, or as simple as the Invoker here, since like with that Alacrity actually going to be very helping to the side of this Ursa, and they can play quite early as well because of the ability that they have with the Invoker. But if they don't, they might be going for the Lina, which is still going to be a very good one. But the thing is about the Chaos Knight, actually Chaos Knight will be having so much things, but the Death Prophet is the one that is being picked by the side of Kazakhstan with the Exorcism, with the Crypt Swarm, along with that Spirit Siphon. I think like the ability for them to actually doing the Roche is just higher at this rate. because they have like two particular hero that can go for the raw shot.
Yeah, especially for the Ghost, it's gonna be painful during the team fight, Pala. That's why we will wait. Our Kazakhstan are gonna like execute it perfectly during this game number 1, or the Peru team who already prepare for it, who's using like on their draft using like the Hood Wing, even the Chaos Knight. It's a good ability to pick off someone. We will wait for it.
Actually, based on the draft that we are having, Peru having a really good one if they are able to give the space here to the side of Chaos Knight along with the Ember Spirit. But the side of Kazakhstan, if they're able to hold up the early situation, the early potential that they have along with the Nyx Assassin, Ursa, and that Trumpet, I think like it's gonna be super strong from the side of Kazakhstan in the early to the mid game. But the late game, Chaos Knight is quite hard to be handled, especially there is no one that can clear all of the Phantasm coming from the side of Chaos Knight. And if he's choosing over the Manta or maybe even the Armlet, it's going to be harder here. So Kazakhstan will be having a lot of homework to be done going against Team Peru in the late game. So hopefully, early game, they can handle it really, really good.
Yep. So you can write on the comment section which one are you supporting right now between Kazakhstan versus Team Peru. And we're gonna go into the game number 1.
Yeah. So we will just see it right now to see who is actually going to be doing this one. This is going to be the first game of the lower bracket right here, coming from the side of Team Peru along with Kazakhstan. Don't forget to cheer up for your favorite team in the comment section, or even the one that is in the venue right now, because we are having so much people right now. Don't forget to put the black in the comment to support your favorite team.
Yep, they want to put some vision. That's why they are using the smoke, trying to find someone. If there's someone, maybe the first blood will happen right now because a lot of CC will come from... they know about it. They want to reward it on this early game.
I think the movement that has been done by the side of Team Kazakhstan is just like quiet aggressive here. And I think like from Team Peru, they still want to get over that maybe 2 bounties. They don't want it to be too greedy to actually doing that. So they might be wanting to have the early war. Well, from the side of Team Peru, they don't want it to be happen because so far I do feel like the hero coming from the side of Team Peru not going to be really good if they are forcing the war in the early situation. But yeah, that Prophet is already there. There is Spawn coming to the side of this. That Prophet, there is Ishard. Look at that one. Actually, Malik will be the first blood. He had a Jimmy Cobb with the Dawnbreaker.
They got 3 runes and first blood. It's a very good early advantage for the team Peru, Peru.
I don't feel like the commitment coming from the side of Team Kazakhstan is not as strong as they are having, but it means that this is going to be the off lane that Prophet, and it's going to be a mid lane Primal Beast right now. Okay, so the laning phase, I do feel like Primal Beast along with the Amber Spirit is still going to be pretty even, or maybe even Mirage will be able to actually outplaying maybe Lumpy in the early game. Well, we see that actually in the bottom lane, is it going to be the second kill to the side of Team Peru right now, because almost get caught, but still able to go back and using the healing slot just now.
Yep. And it's still on the early game, well, but look at that. Tiburon is on low HP right now. He's trying to eat some tango.
Yeah, doing some healing, trying to do something at this moment, trying to maybe getting as much last hit as possible right here. Well, for this lane of the Root Wing along with the Chaos Knight, I do feel like if they are able to secure another kill, it's going to be very good because we are seeing that actually Jimmy Koff stealing the deal here, but taking the second kill in the head of Team Peru. This is only like 1 minute of the game, but we are seeing the second kill already. The aggressive movement coming from the side of the Dawnbreaker is just like a non-stop movement to the side of Team Kazakhstan. And Kazakhstan, the one who actually needed to actually get the kill, unable to do so well in the top lane. We are seeing that actually the Ursa taking the kill here towards Knight with the curse that is given by the Silencer.
Because Knight is on the position very low HP and Ursa is close to him. That's why only a couple of basic attack, Knight is taken down. And yeah, it's a good start to like chasing the left behind.
Yeah, this is just a comfortable movement coming from the side of Team Peru. They want to play with a comfortable hero, and I think like it's working pretty well here from their side. You can see that actually the Amber is not having like really good time because the 49 coming from the side of this Primal Beast. Well, we can see from this Death Prophet, actually the Death Prophet handling the landing really well, despite they are really losing both of the sides here. Like Death Prophet have been killed once along with the Nyx Assassin, and they really need to be careful of Jimmy Cobb. This is a star player coming from the side of Team Peru, and look at that one actually aiming for the top lane. We're
Arcano,
seeing as
very
well
low.
that actually it's not going to be able to taking care all the time due to the Kraken Shell, but it's still a very low Tide Hunter that needs to get back.
And he's successfully like trying to go back. But now Jimmy Kov, 1v1 situation with Arrow. The stun is connected to Jimmy, but Jimmy's still alive. He's still eating the tango. It's up, and Tiburonchin is coming. He's trying to stop, but the spike is there. Very low HP for the Arrow, and Arrow is taken down. But now the Chaos Knight is trying to run away, but he cannot do it. Malik got the kill points.
Well, the Spirit Siphon coming from Malik is just like so undeniable coming from the side of Team Peru. It's just going to be a super strong skill here from the side of the Death Prophet. It can be more sustained, but also like giving so much stuff along with the movement from the side of Team Kazakhstan. But taking care of the Chaos Knight, when we know that actually they are getting one kill right there, is also like a very huge moment from the side of Kazakhstan, because they got a core right there. They got a core, despite they're exchanging it with the support, but in the mid lane we're saying that actually Lumpy will be taken care of, maybe the head of Mirage, but Mirage actually receiving so much damage. Receiving the aggro coming from the tower is just like pretty huge, but he is receiving the water rune, so I think like, it's still gonna be pretty decent.
Yep, the trample is very annoying one. That's why he got the kill points, and he got the water rune, so he can drink it once from the bottle. And now look at it, still on the T5. Arrow cannot do anything. Tiburonchin is like helping the Jimmy Cobb to get the kill points. Unfortunately, it's Jimmy Cobb who's got the kill points. If Tiburonchin, I think it's gonna be different story because it's the core. He needs the kill points. He needs to go.
Well, I do feel like it's very hard for Tiburonchin to get a kill at this moment because he doesn't have enough damage. Well, we see that actually Mirage.
Look at that.
The damage that is given from the Lumpy is enough actually to hold it. Well, the aggro coming from the tower is enough to take down this Primal Beast, and it's just unwise movement coming from the Primal Beast itself. It's 5-3 in the 5 minutes inside of the game. But the net worth is actually pretty decent coming from the side of the Peru along with Kazakhstan. It's still pretty much the same right here. Well, we know that actually it's supposed to be on the hand of Kazakhstan with the early situation that they have. But Peru is doing a really great job right here with all of the pressure that they are doing, and even taking care of the Death Prophet in the bottom lane. It's just a huge success.
Because look at that. From the last hit itself, Ursa already doing pretty good. Death Prophet, and of course for the Primal Beast, 3 from the team Kazakhstan is very good. This is it. Pulverized, cannot run away. Lumpy is down on the mid lane.
A really good pick off coming from the side of Kazakhstan right here. It's a solo kill coming from Mirage towards this Amber Spirit. They were exchanging stuff, but Mirage is taking it twice already in the hand of Team Kazakhstan. While again, from the bottom lane, we're seeing that actually Patient is already being used to the side of Malik, but there is Spirit Siphon that can be used to control the movement from the side of Tiburonchin. And despite that, he is trying so hard to pull up the creep here to his side. But again, the Crypt Swarm along with the Spirit Siphon will always being used by the side of the Death Prophet to punish him. But oh, the mid lane almost get caught here, still able to go back by the side of Mirage.
Yep, already 2 times that the Lumpy is taken down. I think it's gonna be dangerous because Mirage is always getting it. But yeah, he got a trade like 1 kill points because Mirage have a greedy move was there. But I think it's not very effective because Mirage is still having a lot of gold right now.
It's not really working in the top lane. We are seeing that actually the Tide Hunter being taken care twice, but in the mid lane, you're forced to use the Fire Remnant to go away from Mirage. That is playing aggressively. He's diving in, but there's no one. It's already teams keeping away right here from the side of Amber Spirit. Wow, the Primal Beast right now playing quite aggressive after receiving level 7. So I think like if they still want to go and try to give the pressure to the side of Peru, it's working really well. And also like the silencer, he's able to steal a lot of intelligence right now because the assist that he's having along with the kill that is being done in the top lane.
And really, Watson is doing very good with 13 denies, 40 last hit. But where are you going? Gosh is on. Melvin very low, trying to use the curse. But now Knight is on free position again. He's trying to looking for Melvin with low HP. Couple more hits, but Knight is in trouble. He will run away. And Watson is trying to chase him, but I don't think he will get it.
Knight still able to survive. It means that from the side of Team Kazakhstan, they are unable to do something while the exorcism is already being popped here by the side of Malik to actually try to get over the tower, the objective gameplay here. But I think like the pressure that is coming from the side of Team Kazakhstan with the power of the exorcism is a really huge momentum. But luckily right now is the main target coming from the side of Primal Beast. The Primal Beast still not be able to take care of that one and gonna be trying to do something else. Well, we are seeing the Ursa. The Ursa's progress is already having the passive and might be going for something else. But the dominating coming from the side of Jimmy Cobb will be taken in the hand of Malik. An off-laner and also the assist towards Mirage.
It's a good goal though, but this is it. Pulverize trying to stop the Ember Spirit, run away, but Lumpy is still alive with a couple more kills, but Mirage didn't want to take the risk. He didn't want to dive into the first tower on the mid lane.
I don't think like he have another resources. He doesn't have any mana. He doesn't have anything. There is no recharge here on the side of the battle. So I don't think like they are gonna be able to do that. Just now he got that one. That's why Arrow is actually giving the mango towards Mirage because they know if the Mirage actually have the mana, they will be able to finish the player coming from the side of Team Peru, just not the Amber Spirit. It's actually pretty sad because actually later on in the quite late game, it's going to be very hard to actually locking down towards this Amber Spirit.
Yep. He need to count on his Pulverize to be connected on the Ember later, especially on the mid to late game. But for the Arcano, it's still very hard to get the gold. But
at
I
this,
heard something
that actually this Knight will be going for that one, but look at the curve. There is some movement that is given by the side of Mirage. Going and trying to get over the Tide Hunter, and Tide Hunter is down with the smoke that is being done from the side of Team Kazakhstan just now. But they are still aiming for more, and they might be going for it. But look at the silencer that actually is well known and being known the position coming from the side of Team Peru right now. And I don't think that they will try to go for more. Knight is being given by the last word, but there's no other damage. Oh, look at that. The Phantasm is going to be used at the top lane when we are seeing that actually Lumpy is the main target. It's going to be an exchange because Melvin will be down in the hand of Jamie Cobb.
Yep, because GB is coming, Melvin cannot do anything, he cannot run away anymore. That's why he's being taken down on the top lane. So the smoke game is not succeed to get a pick off anywhere.
Yeah, well again here exorcism is being used
Objective
by the side of the Dad Prophet to get something else, but the Phantasm global silence is there. They're aiming for the Chaos Knight. It's gonna be a very expensive kill here. It's the core, and Arcano is also down. The Solar Eclipse is being used here by that Dawnbreaker, but Genie Cost, I don't think they will be able to do something. The onslaught is being used. Lumpy trying to run away. The steering chain, but Lumpy will be able to go back with the Fire Remnant. The silence is being used, but it's quite late coming from the side of that Prophet.
It's a greedy move, honestly, from the Tiburonson because he's alone. And the global silence is not out yet. Has been popped out yet. That's why when he jump into the enemies, the global silence is on. Tiburonson cannot do anything. He even cannot run away because the enemies have all the resources that they need to take down Tiburonson.
Ooh, right now, from the side of Team Peru, they really need to do something over the movement. They know there is no global silence. They know that this Chaos Knight needs some burn. Maybe some ancient stacks gonna be a very good option here for the Chaos Knight itself because the progress is still not there coming from the side of that one. While they are trying to play an objective gameplay here towards the tower. Well, we are seeing that actually from the side of Team Kazakhstan, they're also doing the same thing in the bottom lane.
Yep. They just want to try to mirroring the move, but Arrow is using the Vendetta. I think it's gonna hit Jimmy. Jimmy cannot run away, stun is there. And Onslaught to trample, cannot run away. Jimmy's on fire because of the curse is connected. Jimmy and Knight is taken down.
2 good kills here from the side of Team Kazakhstan to actually picking off the support coming from the side of Team Peru along with the movement. But the 3 cores is still pretty safe and sound. And right now, I think like the progress of the Chaos Knight is what is going to be determining a lot. And the Arcano, I think like from the side of the Arcano, later he needs the setup. And he's going, right now he's going for the Mechans. But the Blink Dagger isn't undeniable, it's actually needed from the side of Team Peru. They really need a surprise condition, but Mirage, I think he just like going to be trying to take every kind of possibilities here inside of jungle to take over the game.
Yep, because he wants to clear the neutral creep very, very quickly. And look at that Arrow. While he's like on the jungle, Arrow is alone trying to help like clear the minion wave because it's very dangerous if the creep is like hitting the tower and make the tower very, very low.
Cool. Let's see what is actually going to happen later on. And there is some movement that is being done by the side of Team Peru. They are trying to do some smoke here. They are aiming for something. Are they going to be able to find someone coming from the side of Team Kazakhstan? But you know what? The Hoodwink is the only one right now who is having the smoke. So I don't think they are going to be trying to do it. Well, we see that actually they are going to be trying to just take over the tower in the top lane. While we are seeing that actually is that moment already using the exorcism and might be going for the second tower here.
With Exorcism, I think it's very fast to destroy any tower that he meets, especially when the creep is coming and hitting the tower. It's on the tower range. It's gonna be so high DPS from the Crobelus itself.
It is. It is gonna be like super painful coming from the side of the Death Prophet. But the Death Prophet is almost finishing off that one. Oh, Spirit Chiffon already being used a little bit to the side of Jimmy Kov and trying to maybe steal something right there, try to be more sustained, but the exorcism is done. And now it's another like 2 minutes before another exorcism will be ready. So it's the momentum from the side of Team Peru if they want to initiate. But the thing is, despite that exorcism is already been done, the global silence will still be there. Long maybe coming from the side of Team with the Ursa, the Nyx Assassin, maybe even coming from the side of Primal Beast. So a lot of possibilities here. While Knight still trying so hard to even actually taking the tower in top lane.
Yep. And look at that goal difference, fella. 8k gold in the 14 minutes. I think it's very huge goal difference.
I mean the net worth right now inside of the 15 minutes, it still can change, depend on the momentum that can be brought by both of the sides. But yeah, it's a very huge one. It's like 8 minutes in the 15 minutes, so it's above 500 every each minute that happens inside of the game. But the thing like the movement coming from the Chaos Knight, like the Chaos Knight's net worth is only like 6k, it's below 6k even, but look at that, but actually even the game is already like being so hard for the Chaos Knight to farm in the jungle, and now he is being picked up even. But Mirage diving in, trying to get over the Arcano, but Arcano still have the Ravage, so he really needs to be careful.
And they need to be careful. The Peru team need to be careful of the Ursa Warrior because he's so rich right now. 9k gold net worth he already have, and with all of the items. Later, it didn't reach 20 minutes, and he can do the Roshan with the team if he successfully picked off some of the members of Team Peru.
So we can see it later inside of the game, what is actually gonna be happen. Once again, the top network, top 4 is actually only hand of Team Kazakhstan with the top 3 here so far. Based on the hero statistics, I mean like Chaos Knight is only having a 40% win rate because like the thing about Chaos Knight is actually how long Chaos Knight needs to be on the late game, but we can see the actual movement. And the global silence, Mirage able to secure the double kill, but the old slot right there actually taking care of the Jimmy Cobb. And I think Jimmy Cobb will be the one that is the next target. And also that support coming from the side of Malik is dominating in the head of the Death Prophet.
Even they cannot find the Chaos Knight, I think it's a good move because 3 men down there, and look at that, Trample is on. Ember cannot do anything, Lumpy is down now. It's a 4-man down from the Team Peru, and it's not good for them.
Oh, This is just a miserable moment because exorcism is still there by the hand of the Dead Prophet.
Radiant's
So
middle
the
tower
Dead
is
Prophet
under
still
attack.
have the chances to actually, they don't even need to use the exorcism to go over the Roshan, because they still have Ursa that have a lot of potential to do the Roshan itself. It's 70 minutes of Roshan that is on the hand of Team Kazakhstan, and it's an Aegis of Immortal
They
in
will
the
meet
hand
them.
of Ursa. And I
They
think
will
they
need
will.
it, I think.
They
Arrow
will.
is no. He have diagram. He runs in. Oh, he knows. It's gonna be dangerous. That's why he used the Phantasm to open the map. And here we go.
This is not a wide
Spike is
transition
on.
coming from the
The
side of Team
Ravage.
Peru, but the Ravage is there. The Solar Eclipse will be down. And remember, coming from Kazakhstan, it's just down one by one. The BKB by Mirage, by Exorcism, the Aegis of Immortal is
Onslaught.
already being used. But Team Buronzin is the main target coming from Mirage side. Well, the Exorcism once again trying to get somebody from the side of Team Peru, but it's not going to be that easy. Lumpy is knowing that there's no other BKB from the side of Mirage or even coming from the side of Watson here. Watson needs to do something from this one. They're jumping in. They want to get someone, and silence is being used. The Exorcism is just help to get some damage to the side of Team Peru.
Oh, no. Knight. Oh, the ghost damage is so painful. And Knight is taken down by the ghost itself, LJ. Even he's already running away, but Malik is still too strong with the exorcism. What a play.
Well, they are able to secure 3 when they are having like one member that is being picked off along with the Aegis of Immortal. The setup coming from the side of Team Peru is still very nice,
Onslaught.
but they are using so much resources.
Trample.
But we are seeing that actually right now, the Dawnbreaker will be the next target, and it's going to be a weak sake for the Mirage right now. It's 20/8 with 14,000 net worth in the hand of Kazakhstan.
Wow, it's an expensive move, really expensive. But Lumpy is alone, trying to run away using the Fire Remnant. He's just trying to check where is the enemies at. And Tiburonsin is like, he's under farm right now. He doesn't have the gold, and even he cannot do a big impact during the team fight. That's why he really needs the BKB, I think, fella.
Yeah.
Because a lot of crowd control, especially from the Primal Beast itself, it's already have the Pulverize, it have like the Trample, Onslaught, it's gonna be dangerous for him.
Is the Dead Prophet going for the Shifa's guard? I think like it's gonna be harder because the armor that Shifa's will bring to the side of the Dead Prophet, and this Dead Prophet is just like so good because the momentum and maybe the positioning. I do feel like this Dead Prophet even like very aggressive as well, because the Dead Prophet actually making over the Blink Dagger. Usually we see that actually it's gonna be like maybe going again for the Shifa's to be combo with the Exorcism, but this is gonna be the Blink Dagger. They want to go away from the condition, especially from the Solar Eclipse coming from the side of the Dawnbreaker, but also like because there is this Goodwin and everything that can actually set up the war
Radiant's
from the
bottom
side of
tower
Team
is
Peru.
under attack.
Well, they even try to aim for the second tower on the bottom lane. It's a very fast game. A very objective game from the Kazakhstan, because they have the Death Prophet, because they have the Ursa Warrior who have the high DPS. The loss is weakening, but I think it's a good time for the Kazakhstan. Oh, Arrow is taken down by Tuburonsin. It's a good
Radiant's
sign,
bottom tower
but
is
it's
under
still too
attack.
far. They need to keep doing it. They need to keep the good way.
Well, we'll see that actually this Amber Spirit is being gonna be changed, but the Global Silence is there. I don't think Amber Spirit will be able to go back, but there is the Series Chain. The Fire Remnant is already being used, but the Exorcism, I think they are just wanting this Knight, but this Knight is just able to maybe to go back a little bit. Which one is that? But the Rampage is already being used by the Arcano, and I think this Ursa want to change for that one. Malik is on the
Onslaught.
bottom B, but the Mirage actually giving so much damage to the side of the Mirage. The Stellar Eclipse is being used by the Dawnbreaker, but it's not enough because there is still an Exorcism in the hand of Kazakhstan, and Kazakhstan might be taking the tower in the bottom lane.
Almost team wipe, fella. Almost. With one hero last is standing, and they got 4 men down from the team Peru. It's a crazy movement from the team Kazakhstan itself.
Wow, what a really good setup. We can see it from the replay here, how things is just like so good. We can see the setup coming from Mirage. That's why the Ursa is just like very confident over the movement, and the Exorcism. Like, Peru is supposed to know that actually they are not supposed to having the war when the Exorcism is ready coming from the side of that Prophet, but they're forcing the war when they know they're not going to be having a really good potential. the backup is not necessarily done by the side of Peru at that kind of condition.
Yep. That's why we gonna wait another action again from the Kazakhstan because they are leading by 17k gold. Look at that win probability is only 2% for Team Peru. Maybe they just need to wait for another rush in another 3 minutes. The rush will get into the random time and they will get it for sure.
They will get it, maybe, but Mirage right now at the 4-stop. I think like the momentum from the side of Kazakhstan, they are using a really good potential whenever they have the big skills such as an exorcism, such as a global silence, and they're focusing it to the side of Amber Spirit. That's why the Amber Spirit, look at that Amber Spirit's network, it's 7,000, and the Creep Swarm. Oh, Spirit Siphon is there. He is gonna be trying to use their TP and able to TP away, but look at the Hoodwink. I don't think the Hoodwink will be able to survive. Well, Arcano will be the problem here because it's been taken down in the hand of Watsong alone with Knight in the hand of Melvin.
One by one, getting kidnapped, getting picked off by the Kazakhstan. Even they got the first tower on the top lane. And it's a very important one, I think, Felajev. That's why they're gonna move again. They're gonna play more aggressive from now. And look, Arrow got the information. Here it is, the Tiburon Sin using the fan data. He's keep chasing it and it's coming Arrow using the stun. But Tiburon Sin still have half HP. Mirage is using the BKB, trying to go inside. Pulverize is on. Make the Chaos Knight cannot run away, but Phantasm still have it. But looking at the onslaught is still because the Solar Eclipse is coming to back up. Jimmy is like giving the body and cannot do nothing.
Oh,
2 men down from Peru.
this is a disaster for the side of Team Peru. Look at the goal difference. Look at the net worth so far. Kazakhstan is on the 20,000 net worth. The net worth from the side of the Amber Spirit, he is struggling to scrapping for the gold itself. It's 7,000 gold, while for the side of Chaos Knight, it's still 10,000. But the thing is, this Ursa is 16,000 net worth alone.
Yup.
The 6,000's net worth differences.
So hard to be chased.
It is.
They only waiting or like hoping if like the Kazakhstan team do some misplay and the Ursa is taken down, the Death Prophet is taken down. I think that's the miracle that they need right now. But it's very hard. Really hard.
It is hard, but Mirage, actually the position is being known here after using the invisibility rune. But the Aghanim on the hand of Primal Beast, this is so huge. But the exorcism is there. He's gonna be focusing towards Knight. Lapis down in the hand of Watson. 2 members from the side of Peru is already down.
Well, after they got the high ground tower and the Rex, it's gonna be dangerous for the Peru team because look at that Prophet is very fast, clear waves from the Malik. And Ursa is low, he's trying to face. Onslaught is being used, tramples there. Jimmy tried to run away with very low HP, couple more hit and Pulverize stop him from running away. Jimmy's down.
I think like this is the moment to Kazakhstan prepare for the Roshan, next Roshan that might be up really soon. I think like it's less than 15 seconds for the next rush to up. And if they got the second rush again, I don't think Peru will be able to actually hold it up. Okay, let's put the scenario that actually Kazakhstan able to take over the Roshan. And for the high ground situation, the Amber doesn't have enough proper damage to actually clear it. Clear the players, maybe the creep itself with all of the presence. I don't feel like the Ravage along with the Solar Eclipse combo might help. But turns out because of the farm that is this like very hard, even the laning situation before from the side of Chaos Knight along with Amber Spirit, not gonna be helping. They're losing in terms of 3 laning in the early game.
Yep. And look at it, another rush, don't have the vision. It's a free rush for the Kazakhstan team. Continuing what Fela said before, even with Ravage, with the Solar Eclipse, they are like behind on the goal itself, on the level itself. So there will be no damage to be followed up by the combo that they can use.
Well, the Aghanim shard is already been taken as well. I think like it's gonna be in the hand of this. It's either coming from the side of the Strawberry or maybe coming from the side of the Nyx Assassin. I think like both of them still gonna be having a really good time if the Aggressive Shard is being used though. But it's not Nyx Assassin apparently. It might be the Dad Prophet. Oh no, it's an Ursa. It's the Ursa that is having that one. And the damage coming from Watson. It's aiming at 9. 9 is down. And maybe looking for more here. The Kaya is down by the hand of the Primal Beast here. But the Shivas also gonna be stopping. Oh, the Silence! The Clip Swarm! Along with that one! It's another point here. A Luffy is down in the hand of Team Kyrgyzstan with the Exorcism. I think it's gonna be GG. GG is called from the side of Team Peru and Kyrgyzstan taking the first game.
Wow, wow, wow. What a consistent game. Even I can say like this is one-sided game for the game number 1 because Kazakhstan doing really, really good.
Really, really
Especially
good.
the Ursa, I think, Felajev is very bad. He's the rich boy. He can carry his teammates and wherever the Primal Beast goes, it can like using the onslaught, pulverize on time. Even the Ember cannot run away using the Fire Remnants.
Oh. It's just like very tough moment. I mean like the potential over the early Roshan, the potential of the early
Power
movement
destroyed.
on even like play objectively towards the tower is actually giving so much chances for the side of Team Kazakhstan to win the early situation. That's why from the side of Team Peru, Peru is like struggling so much to actually giving some momentum right there. Like they were trying to have the Ravage along with the Solar Eclipse combo, but it's not really happening, and it's the one that actually stopping the momentum coming from the side of Team Peru right there.
Yep. But for overall discussion, we're gonna see the highlights in a moment, so you can guys check it if someone of you have been missed this first game because Kazakhstan is really, really strong on this first game.
It is super strong, and we'll see the highlight right now. Actually, from the early situation, we see that actually it's a huge loss from the side of Team Kazakhstan because Kazakhstan is having like given
Two men
two
down.
kills to the side of Peru.
But they are not shut down. They keep like chasing it again. Even like Malik with using the exorcism very, very good. The damage is so high, the DPS from the ghost itself.
Yeah.
And look how when like the Mirage is like doing the rotation, every time he rotates, he can get one more kill points.
And the global silence, just like
Really
always
annoying.
on time
Really
to
annoying.
actually chasing maybe to the core to the side of Team Peru. That's why Team Peru losing in so much terms. And that Malik with the Dad Drop Pad is a monster for this one. He's having a really good time with the Creep Swarm. And look at that one. Okay, there's a good Ravage. There's one good combo. Solar Eclipse is coming. That's why I thought, I say that actually they're having a really good time because they're having a two members that is being taken care of from the side of Kazakhstan along with Aegis that is reclaimed. But after that, when Malik is there along with Mirage, they are unable to actually hold it up and even losing 3 members from the side of Team Peru.
Cannot do anything. Grunsin is too far behind Felajev. He's left far behind. He cannot like giving a proper damage. Even he doesn't have any impacts during the team fight. Even he have the Phantasm, but it's not working. Because every time Mirage is coming, using the trample, using the pulverize, it's always on points, I think. And this is the last one when Watson is just get inside, dive it in, and the GG is called after this.
It's just like so hard. Even the Amber Spirit unable to even have a proper farm. Like I've mentioned, he's only like having like 7,000 net worth. When the others like having 16,000.
So hard.
16,000.
Wow.
It's doubled. Bro, doubled. It's doubled, ladies and gentlemen. It's just like so crazy here coming from the side. And even like it's 10,000 higher rather than the one that is had by the hand of Amber Spirits. But yeah.
Yep, and this is it. The MVP is Malik, the Dad Prophet, using a very good exorcism even when he have already the Shiva, the BKB, and the Blink Dagger. Malik is unstoppable, Felajev.
I think like if it's not Malik, I will be like very questioning like who is actually going to be the MVP because Malik is a well
Maybe the Primal
one.
Beast,
Yeah,
but
Primal
Malik
Beast
is having a big impact, really big impact.
Primal Beast is doing a really great job. I'm not going to lie about that one, but Oh, Malik, this is like the presence, even the confidence level of Malik that is jumping in using the Blank Dagger along with the BKB with the Exorcism that they have. It's just like so crazy coming from the side of Malik. It's 16,000 for Malik itself and 20,000 apparently for Watson's. So yeah, it's more than 10,000 differences coming from the side here. Tiburon's even like 12,000. So yeah, it's 8,000 difference coming from the carry versus carry.
So this is it, guys. Game number 1, win by Kazakhstan, and it's best of 3 series. So Peru still have the chance. Maybe they learned a lot from the first game, and they can consider it as a warm-up games, Fella Jave. So they need to reset. They need to come back stronger for the game number 2, because if Kazakhstan win again on game number 2, so Peru will disqualify.
To be honest, from the side of Peru, I think like they're still having a really great draft coming from their side, but it's so much big skill on their side. I mean, like from the side of Kazakhstan, they still have like a very big skill coming from the side of Silencer, but also along with the Dead Prophet. But I think like it's more they are using it into the other kind of purposes. Like they are using it into the kind of objective gameplay, or maybe like trying to fight with the big skill as well. But the Ravage, I don't feel like if they want to use the Ravage into something else, they need a follow-up. The thing is, whenever the Ravage is there is no other kind of follow-up. I think like only once I saw like there is a Ravage along with the Solar Eclipse coming from the side of the Dawnbreaker, but there is nothing more than that. We were expecting maybe a Lina or maybe like something that actually can control it, or even Shadow Fiend that actually gonna be giving so much a big AOE, but also like or maybe a heater like right-click Lina is still gonna be very decent. So there is another coming follow-up damage that can be given from the side of Team Peru.
Like I said before, Vera, maybe they already learned from the first game, so we gonna see on the second game what kind of gameplay that Peru want to use it. If they have a G-strat or even like a secret strategy, they need to put it out. They need to play it on this second game, because it's their last chance to continuing their journey on the IESF Bali 14 World Esports Championship.
Yeah, because remember guys, whoever loses from this match will be eliminated. And this is information for you guys that is currently watching right now, that actually the one that is coming from the upper bracket, the final upper bracket, that staying in the grand final, they will be having
a huge
the advantage because it's a grand final of best of 5, but they will be having advantage of 1 point after staying in the upper bracket.
From the best of 5 series, they only need to win 2 games if they are from the upper bracket. Meanwhile, if the teams goes from the lower bracket, they need to win 3 games there, fella. That's why we will see. The upper bracket is hell, man, dude, really. Because 4 of them are from the Southeast Asia, 4 of them are the strongest team, but we are focusing on this game number 2 first, because the ban and pick is on. We already see Pangom, no Brute, no Primal Beast, respect ban for the Primal Beast itself, and no Undying. But Kazakhstan already picked the Tiny. They can use the combo Tiny Mirana if they want to, because Mirana is still free, but Tusk and Dawnbreaker is on Peru team.
I mean, like if we're talking about Tiny, there is plenty of options right here that can be used along with the Tiny, but picking over Tiny in the early situation is already like very expensive kind of stuff. But the global silence from the Silencer, it's what they need. I think like they still want to stop the combo wombo from the side of Team Peru right now.
Yep. Silencer is on again, and Visage still respected from this game. No Visage at all. But if they want to ban the carry, I think a lot of carries still open, like for example the Sniper, the Drow, or even the others heroes that maybe very have a big impact during in-game, especially on the middle to late game.
The Visage ban right now, they still want to ban maybe over the Lina, or maybe banning over the other things that can be combo here.
That. They are playing the volleyball, fella. I want to swim.
Yeah, everyone's like enjoying their time right now inside of the Marisaka hotel, because this is the venue of the ISM 14 World Esports Championship 2022.
5 seconds remaining.
Yep. Because it's the first esports festival ever, I think, on Indonesia. even in the world. So you must come if you live near Bali, especially near the Nusa Dua Merusaka. You can come here, bought the ticket outside on the ticket box, and you can come inside to enjoy, experience the first esports festival ever. But we are already looking at the draw, and no Naga Siren will be played in this game number 2.
No Naga, no nothing to
Dire
actually
team
help Team Kazakhstan to drag this game, or maybe stopping the combo. They already have enough with the silencers, so they want to maybe eliminate another kind of options that can be brought by that kind of condition. But Sniper is the one that is being eliminated as well from the side of Team
10
Kazakhstan. They may
seconds
be still
remaining.
aiming for something else because this Tiny still can go to the off lane or maybe going for the
5
mid lane.
seconds
And
remaining.
even going for the support here. To be honest, it's a lot of possibility. But Marcy is still available if they are still thinking about an options to the side of the support itself.
The bounce from Marcy is really annoying if they want to use it, especially when he already have the BKB. He's unstoppable on the early game. He's a very strong hero on the early game. That's why maybe they can consider about it if they want to use the Marcy. But we're gonna see first from the 5th ban from Team Peru what kind of heroes that they want to ban. But Lisra is not coming right now. And who Nature Prophet?
Oh, is it the same kind of concept, just like what Lao always do with whenever they are like want something, they want some win, they are going directly to the side of Nature's Prophet, because actually
Yep.
Nature's Prophet, they are needing like the maximum time
10
from the maximum
seconds remaining.
Nature's Prophet is actually 45 minutes, but if it's like more than that, I think like, it's
5
gonna be
seconds
very hard for
remaining.
Nature's Prophet to come back from the situation. That's why it's a really potential coming from the side of Team Peru, because they're having the Nature's Prophet on their hand. But it means from Kazakhstan, they really need to consider that one without any Mirana that can using the Starfall to clearing every kind of stock from the side of Nature's Prophet. I think it's quite hard. They really need something else aside of Tiny.
Mars can be good, I think, Cal. If they want to use Mars as the off lane, Tiny can be the mid lane because Mars have the ability of the Arena of Blood too and can clear the creep from the Natural Prophet very fast, and Ember is the choice. So Ember will be on the mid lane, but Tiny is still flexible. It can play like the off lane or even like the support position.
Dire
Yeah.
team pick.
Ooh, Timbersaw! Oh,
Oh.
long time no see.
This is it. Because they really want something that actually can clear the power, the sprouts coming from the side of Nature's Prophet. So Timbersaw is just like perfect things coming from the side of Kazakhstan. And they also have the Amber Spirits. So they have like 3 things right now
10
to
seconds
actually counter the
remaining.
Nature's Prophet. But the thing is, Nature's Prophet can still go
5
into
seconds remaining.
the pass tree. While for
Yep.
Dawnbreaker, and along with the task can be a support. So they can still pick over the carry along with the maybe the mid lane to actually handle all of this.
Yep. When I'm walking through the backstage, I just asking Ano, like, Ano, our Timbersaw is not on the meta game, and Ano said like it depends on the draft. I think if he's facing against Nature's Prophet, it's gonna be very good because it can destroy a lot of trees. It can destroy all the sprouts that he spawned. And look at it. It just go here on this game number 2 on the second match right now. And what we are waiting for the 4th pick from Team Peru. What
Oh.
kind of hero that they want to use?
Radiant
This is very
team
interesting
back.
Oh,
already.
Blood! Yep. Blood is one of the counter too because it have Rupture and it can like annoying for the Timber itself, for the Ember itself. That's why Blood is the carry for the Team Peru.
It still can possibly going for off lane here from the side of Bloodseeker
10
itself, but
seconds remaining.
Bloodseeker actually, just like what Kolios have mentioned, it's just gonna be a
5
very
seconds remaining.
good counter for the side of Ember Spirit along with the Timbersaw. So the Timbersaw will be
Dire team
so
back.
hard to actually going somewhere with the chainsaw and everything, or to actually try to punish from the side of the Peru here. Well, from the side of Team Peru, they still needed to bet something. So it's possibly like
Radiant
the
team back.
off-lane Timber? Or I think like it's off-lane Timber, Tiny support, Ember's going mid, so they still need a carry for the side of Team Kazakhstan.
Yeah. But yep, Faceless Void is already closed, but Slark is open if they want to use Slark
10
because Slark
seconds
is
remaining.
quite be good to facing against the Bloodseeker,
5
or
seconds remaining.
if they want to, the hero who can goes to the back line, especially for the Nature Prophet, I think PA will be very, very scary.
Well, for the Phantom Assassins, actually, I was thinking about the Life Stealer. I think like Life Stealer is still going to be a very good options here inside of the game for the second game itself because it can be comboed here. But the thing about the side of Peru, the Snowball actually going to be creating so much problem here with that movement. And I still like very curious about this Nature's Prophet going for the carry or maybe going for the old lane. It can be changed by the side of the Bloodseeker or maybe Bloodseeker Need. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know at this moment. It's just a very flex pick. But Lina and along with the Bat Rider, so it might be confirmed that actually one of them will be going for the old lane along with the carry. But one last man here from the side of Team Peru to the side of Team Kazakhstan. What kind of hero that they want
10
to prevent
seconds
be
remaining.
had in the hand of Team Kazakhstan, and
Morph.
it's going to be Morphin.
Yep. And last pick, Kazakhstan need a carry. What kind of carry that they want to bring on this second game? We are already talking about the potential ability using the Phantom Assassin, or maybe if you want like the hero who can like having a dispel
10
skill, anti-crowd
seconds
control.
remaining.
Juggernaut can be there too, but they need to be careful if they want to use in the
5
Juggernaut
seconds
because
remaining.
there's a lot of potential from the enemies who can pick him off.
Actually, if they still want to go with something, they can put someone that actually not needing so much farm, but it's still going to be a very good one for the late game. I was thinking about Terrorblade, but Terrorblade needing a lot of things to be dragged into the late
Yeah.
game. But
He can outplay the enemies to using the Sunder.
yeah, it can be like that. But Lifesteal is still a very good option. I think like the Infast Bomb, it can be like so much thing to be handled, and even like the Snowball, even the Eye Shards can be controlled by the Rage, or maybe even the Open Wound that can be opened by the side of the Lifestealer. So it might be a thing here from the side of Kazakhstan if they are wanting some melee hero. But if they don't want it, they might be going for a range one. But the thing is, there is no Grow Ranger. That's the question. And
That is
Terrorblade.
it. There it is. TV is on. They need to be careful, Peru, if they want to commit to Terrorblade. If he have the Sunder, he already have like the Eye of Sakadi and BKB. Wow, it's gonna be dangerous. But Zeus!
You may now select
Zeus
your
is coming
heroes.
for the mid lane of Peru.
This is the classic combo coming from the side of Bloodseeker and Zeus. It's been a while, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, it's like the vision that can be given by the Bloodseeker that can help Zeus
Yeah.
to get the kill right there. This is gonna be super annoying. Like whenever you go to the
They have the
jungle,
eye.
they have the vision over the heroes that is gonna be like very, very low on HP. So they really need to be careful, and the surprises can come anytime even from the side of Zeus. And remember, if Zeus having the Nimbus later with the Aghanim, I don't know how things gonna be able to be done by the side of Kazakhstan, because potentially the Silencer able to stop the movement from Zeus. But the thing is, like the Zeus will be able to actually outfarm the Ember Spirit in the laning phase with the Arc Lightning.
Wow, it's the audience on the venue. Hi guys!
Who are you supporting for? Is it Peru or Kazakhstan? Kazakhstan?
Oh, it's Kazakhstan.
Okay. Oh, who is that? Oh, Dreamochel. Okay.
Okay.
later for the second game. Second.
It's really
chat
Indo
match.
Pride.
Okay. Indo Pride. That is Dreamochel. Okay. Can
Yep.
we have the Dreamochel sticker? That is so cute, by the way. Okay. But yeah, this is gonna be Peru versus Kazakhstan for the second game.
Yep. And it's the match point for Kazakhstan. If they win this game, they're gonna go continuing their journey here, and for Peru, they will stop continuing their journey.
If they're losing to this one. But yeah, we will just jump into the second game. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to give your support in the comment section below, or even here to the team that is playing at the moment. It's gonna be Team Kazakhstan along with Peru.
Yep, because it's game on, guys. They're gonna move. They're gonna find something else. Maybe they need to find some like vision, because the contest will be there if they are like moving like more aggressively like the first game.
Yeah. Aggressive movement. I mean, like based on the draft here, Peru actually is the one that gonna be able to do that, to play super aggressively with the toss along with the not just Prophet, and even coming from the side of Zeus itself. So they have like so much ability to actually picking off player coming from Kazakhstan side.
30 seconds to battle.
Because how many heroes? Four heroes on the top room. And on the bottom room, I think Nature Prophet will go there.
Yeah.
And no one will contest it until maybe someone is moving to the bottom room.
Ooh. This is just so unique coming from all of the players here. But yeah. Oh,
Here we go. Who's gonna get it?
The
Malik is there. Tiny is there. He can use the avalanche, and it is it.
Bronson actually along with Lumpy, and then we can see that actually Arrow is being chased off, and I think Malik will be trying to go back here from the side of Kazakhstan. So it's gonna be a 3 bounty, I think, from the side of Team
Yep.
Peru.
It's a good early game for Team Peru. They got the 3 bounties on
But
this
they're not
early
taking
game.
the other one though. Not yet. I guess they are wanting to have like the bottle first.
Oh.
So from the side of the team Kazakhstan, from the side of this Zeus will be having the refill here for the battle itself. So it's very, very important, very smart as well. Coming from the side of this.
So you can spam the skill first, right,
Yeah.
Fel?
Yeah, that is right.
But look at it, Timber with freezing a lot of melee heroes. I think it can be good because the armor gonna be so sustainable. But Curse is connected, burning their mana every time.
Yeah. And right now we are seeing that actually the movement coming from the side of the Arcano. Actually, this is gonna be like the off-lane Natus Prophet. So back again, they don't really have the really strong potential. They still have the potential of playing early game, but the potential of the Hand of Midas, not just Prophet, might be like quite top here. Despite that, right now he might be going for something around that kind of situation.
Because it's still early, they need to focus on the last hit and the nice. And even like the Ember already got 9 last hit, fella. He's doing good on the mid lane.
It's doing great. Even like from the side of Zeus is like not able to use like a lot of stuff. And I think like the confidence level and also the Fire Remnant coming from the side of this Mirage is actually the one that is helping. But actually securing over the range creep just now from the side of this Lumpy is also like a very, very wise decision. The Arc Lightning is just like so painful towards this Amber, despite this Amber still able to do so much.
But Jimmy, look at it. He's trying to zoning out Arrow. Even Arrow is having a hard
Radiant's
time
middle
because he
tower
have
is
a very
under
low
attack.
HP right now.
Ooh. We see that actually right now from the side of the Kazakhstan. I think like they are quite having a hard time here. Even the Timber unable to even getting a proper last hit here because the ability coming from the side of this Black Reaper along with Jimmy Cobb that is playing quite aggressively to that one, try to poke the damage towards this Timber. But Timber is actually quite happy if there is someone that actually hitting on him. But
Yeah, they just ignore Timber, but look at it.
this is a Tiny that will try to help a little bit, but there is no Tozzle Avalanche yet that can be brought. And I don't think like it's gonna be enough damage to actually trying to pick up. The first blood will be quite expensive here from the side of Kazakhstan, or maybe even coming from the side of Peru.
Yep. Especially when Bloodseeker got the Bloodlust, I think it's gonna be so crazy movement there from the Bloodseeker itself. That's why he will like enjoy farming on the top. Like he already have 14 last right now. But Ember, this Ember is really doing so good.
Yeah. Ooh.
Even without denies, so Lumpy is still getting all the experience. But Knight in on dangerous position, couple more hits. He's trying to run away, and first blood got by Watson.
Yeah. First blood is a very good first blood, and plus it's a core. It's a carry. So it's a very expensive first blood that is given to the carries, and plus it's also it still is a support though, so it still doesn't really like matter for this moment. But for right now, I do feel like Kazakhstan, they're trying so hard to actually slowing down the tempo that can be brought by the side of Team Peru. But Team Peru, just like what we are seeing with the hero that they are having, they really need to play aggressively towards Team Kazakhstan because of the potential that they have. But ooh, look at that one, actually nice. We'll be securing Melvin here after seeing and witnessing his movement to try to pull off the creep to let this Terrorblade having a really good time for the farm.
But fella, I just realized like the Team Peru have 4 global heroes. Well, the ultimate from Zeus, the Rat, even like the Solar Eclipse and the Bloodlust if it's connected. Like when the enemies have low HP, you can detect it so fast. So with this kind of global skill, they can like show anywhere they want when the cooldown is ready.
That's why I told you it's like a very classic combo. From all this hero coming from the side of Peru, they really want to play with this cheesy strats, and I think like it's working pretty well so far because like the ability that they have. But once again, if they're not using the potential that they got, it's gonna be a disaster. But look at that one, the curse is there, but the Aisha is actually stopping the movement coming from Melvin, and the rotation coming from the side of Zeus, able to secure the point. But it's not only that one, because actually Arcano will be the main target. If Arcano be taken down, it's gonna be a huge success. But body block coming from Lumpy, he's just like stopping the players from the side of Kazakhstan to chase him down. But oh, the arc light is still there, the cheating chain, the Fire Remnant is not there though. But Lumpy, oh my god, I think Mirage will be down in the hand of Knight. This is double kill that is going really well.
But on the top lane, look, they got the Tiburon courier, but not the hero. And it's a bad decision from the Kazakhstan because they want to back up, but unluckily, they just giving another life.
I think like they're pretty greedy, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to try to dive in quite far. I know that they really want to take the kill towards this Arcano, but Arcano is just like having a really, really good movement. Like Arcano just know where to sustain, where to survive from that kind of condition. That's why.
And Lumpy is doing a very good job for the body block. It's like holding the enemies and running away to chase the frames down.
Oh.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So far we can see from the last hit that this Terror Blade actually Terror Blade along with the Bloodseeker having a really great time.
Radiant's
well,
top tower
for the
is under
Suicide
attack.
Ember, it's doing really great job. But not just Provat. I was quite surprised that actually this not just Provat unable to have like quite huge boss hit. Despite that he is the one that actually can be doing that with all of the sprouts that he's having, with all of the ability that he have. But maybe even from the side of Peru, they really need to play more aggressively. They might be not farming over the creep, but they really need to farm the hero at this moment because still, once again, the ability that they have is just enough to play aggressively, especially towards Terrorblade, because Terrorblade so far is just so free.
On this early game, Terrorblade is like the sitting ducks for them to aim for the Terrorblade, so he will not get the free farm. And Rupture is on, trying to go with Malik. Now he's alone, Tiburon Sin trying to stop him, but Malik cannot do anything.
Malik cannot do anything. It's been taken care of. It's been shut down. And I think like from the side of Kazakhstan, right now they're losing so much in terms of the kill, and that's what they are gonna happen going against the draft coming from the side of Team Peru. I think from them, I think like Hood of Davians and maybe even the Pipe of Insight for the mage layers is just gonna be like very good options here because of the damage that is given by the side of the Peru, along maybe with the Mechans.
Yep, Mechans can help them during team fights later, or if they are afraid of the magic damage from the Zeus, I think they can build the pipes from the team Kazakhstan team, Pela.
Well, for the Lumpy, I think like Lumpy really need to try to chase over maybe Kaya and maybe going for a Ganem Scepter. Because if he's having that, I think like it's going to be so much better. But Lava, oh, Knight here, going for Arrow, and Arrow still using the Avos to get back. But the Arc Lightning is just going to be finishing off here this moment.
They at loss because like one man's down, even the rune is get by the Peru team, and Tiburon Sin just take down Malik again. It's gonna be a hard tie for Kazakhstan.
Oh, Kazakhstan just like playing really well for this one, and a hole in the middle lane. We'll see actually Mirage that will be receiving quite a huge damage, but Lumpy is being taken down with the steering chain in the hand of Mirage, and Slade of Ace right there. It's just like the movement coming from the side of Team Peru. Once again, if they are being picked off one by one and giving the space to the Terror Blade side, it's going to be heavy for the late game.
But if you look at the gold, I think Terror Blade and Ember is not fall down behind from the gold itself. It's already have the 4K 200. The Tiburon Sin only have 4K 500, so they are fat. They need to stop Watson if they want to win this game and make it to the game 3.
Radiant are scanning.
Make it to the game 3, make it to the another game that can be brought right there.
Yeah, because TB on the late game, he just can't transform and
Dire's
do
top
the
tower
Thunder
is under
if
attack.
he's on the dangerous position
Dire
and he can
are
outplay the enemies. But this is it. Toss, Avalanche, Tiburonsin is alone, very low HP there, cannot do anything, and Tiburonsin is down.
Oh, the
Dire's
Brunson is
top
done.
tower
This is the
is
core
under
coming
attack.
from the side of Team Peru, and they are losing it once. I think like it's still gonna be very hard from the side of Team Peru if the Brunson is being picked off most of the time. But Lumpy, oh Melvin will not be able to survive, and he will be taken care of in the hand of Jimmy Cobb right now. Really good exchange despite it's a carry in exchange of the support. But oh, the balance is not
Miss.
connected here to the side of Lumpy, but there's theory change and
Toss.
toss to the back line, and we see that actually Lumpy won't be able to survive, but Bloodseeker is there though. It's
Oh,
trying
Rupture.
to protect over the Terror Blade, but the snowball is coming. The Thunder is there. We are seeing that actually there is a Water Sponge, but the Solar Eclipse closing the deal here from the side of Team Peru.
It's a good Thunder, but it's not enough. Well, the TB who are going to be
Dire's top
down
tower
at
has fallen.
that pick off. But I think they still on balance, on par for both of the teams right now because they are really doing so great. Even they need to convert it to the tower objective because they only got it one on the top side for the Kazakhstan team and one on the bottom side for the Peru team.
Oof. It's quite hefty right now from the side of Team Kazakhstan along with Team Peru because again, Team Peru right now will be able to actually do something. We are seeing that actually from the side of Kazakhstan, they are having like quite good momentum to actually farm because the network coming from the side of the Amber Spirit is still on the top of the notch, but the Bloodseeker is also like catching up. Like Bloodseeker so far having a really good assist here with the Rapture along with the maybe even the silence that he's having to stop the movement coming from the side of Team Kazakhstan. But the thing also about the Timber is also on the top 3 even for the network. So Timber can do a lot of stuff. Well, oh, the Sin Chain connected again, and Lumpy still using the Heaven Sea job, but not for so long because Lumpy will be the point here for Mirage.
It's a good movement from Mirage itself, and they are still moving, fella. Maybe they are want to move into the mid lane now because Jimmy's there. They know about it. Jimmy cannot go away. They are trying to get in with low HP. Jimmy cannot survive.
Oh.
Dire's
Jimmy is down. It's 200 gold swings right now for the side of Team Kazakhstan. Metamorph is already being used right there, but Sprout focusing on Mirage and Arcano is there. And look at that, Arcano using the teleportation to run away from the situation because he knows there is no CC that can draw something. But the Metamorph, even the Metamorph that is already being used here, are not really even taking over the tower, and they still need to do some more things to that. But the snowball is already being used. The Fire Remnant going to back here. Still want to do something else, but the Fire Sponge is there. Still using the series chains. They're trying to go back. What we see actually there is a Rupture that meant is open towards the Terror Blade, and that Bloodseeker really wants to get the kill. Will he be able to do something about that one? Because an arrow, I think, is still going to be safe and sound, able to go back, and there's no one else aside of Silencer that is being picked up.
That's why Malik will try to defend the mid lane because he has the chainsaw to clear the creep very, very quickly. But with losing the Terror Blade, I think it's a loss for the Kazakhstan because it's the core. He needs the item, he needs to farm. But someone is invisibility. They are using 2-man smoke to find someone there.
Yeah. Well, we're seeing if and only if. Oh, okay. Our
Look
car
at
is
that.
actually
They
being
got it.
picked up in the bottom lane, along with the presence coming from the Tiny. So it's the Tiny. The later the game is, Tiny will be one of the core coming from the side of the Kazakhstan. So it's also like a precaution that needs to be done by side of Team Peru because Tiny plus Amber plus Terror Blade. I'm not really sure about that one. Wow.
But look at that, Jimmy cannot go anywhere, and the chain is connected. That Walrus Punch go through the Malik. Malik with low HP, cannot survive. Malik is down, he's trying for more. Melvin will run away, but Ice Shot disconnected. And now double kill from the Tiburon Sin. He's trying to looking for more, but Mirage is still have a lot of HP. He didn't want to take the risk.
Yeah. He doesn't want to take the risk, doesn't want to take any action inside of that one because they're losing 2 members already from the side of Kazakhstan. Oh, but Arrow will be snowballed here. iShard is not going to use it, but the falls of balance is actually pretty low from the side of Peru. But there is no other follow-up that can be even from the side of Kazakhstan. They are taking 1. It's unstoppable for the Amber Spirit, but they are losing 3 in that kind of situation.
Yep. So many mans down on that last team fight. I think it's a good counter initiation from the team Peru itself. But Malik wants to chase Jimmy and Jimmy cannot run away. It's an on-point chainsaw.
Yeah, it's just a crazy movement right now coming from the side of Malik, and I think Malik still won from Mumpy. I do feel like so far Malik is one of the heroes that can actually handle so much from the side of Team Peru, and he is being snowballed right now. Arcana trying to focus on him. Will he be? He's still gonna be able to go back, and even using all of the resources that he got, he's still gonna be able to go back and run away. And he is even going for the Hood of Deviants, going for the pipe up inside because he knows the power. Once again, from the side of Team Peru with all of the magical damage.
He needs to be tanky, to be the front liner, to be like the sandbag for his teams. That's why he really needs the item to make it very sustainable.
Yeah.
But for the TB itself, I think Val, he's also doing very good doing the farming. Now he have the 8k gold. Later on the middle game, I think over 20 minutes game, the TB will make an impact during the team fight. They need to be careful. But look at it, the global lightning and they pop out. World response is there, Rapture is there to catching Mirage. Now Mirage is using the remnants to trying to run away, and Arrow has been taken down.
Arrow has been taken down right here. 1 point from the side of Team Peru, but Kazakhstan, they still need to do something else about the movement that they are doing because there's 3-man smoke here from the side of Team Peru. But oh, they found one. They found one. It's being hacked here. They still want to go away, and I think the Bloodseeker is still able to run from that kind of condition. But there's Snowball going directly into the mid lane. Malphite, the main target. Curse has been used, but there is no other thing. There's no last word. There's no exchange here. It's still a very huge one. It's a carry in exchange of the support, and Arcano still able to go back really well from the side of Team Peru.
Yep. Because I think Malvin is alone at the mid lane and he's not aware of where is the enemies at. It's a very dangerous position because the friends is not near him, not standing near him. But look at that Knight with low HP, but the chain is missed. Knight is still trying to run away, but the other side, look at that. Jimmy Koff is taken down.
Well, it's 13 and 14 with 2 heroes that is being picked off from the side of Team Peru. I think like still very huge advantage from the side of Team Kazakhstan. And now it's going for the 7 minutes in the game. Like it's going to do the mid lane right now for this second game of the best of 3 series. And I do feel with this kind of network, again, just like the previous match, a previous game, it's not that actually Kazakhstan, somehow, despite all of the things and also the pressure that is given from the side of Team Peru, they're still going to be able to be on the top of the list in terms of the network. The ability for them to farm and even try to say something is just so well, but the smoke is being opened, the Silencer will be sacrificing himself because of the damage that is given right now from the surprise attack from the Peru.
Cannot do anything, Fel. He needs to be down first now. It's a very dangerous position because the Peru team is not bad to like trying to move some kind of pick-off game for the Kazakhstan team. If not, it's gonna be very dangerous. Look at that damage. Almost half HP for Mirage itself, but Malik already have the defensive for the magic damage.
Malik is just like having so much fun here with all of the region that he's having, but the thing is he really needs to deny the mid lane tower. But the thing, if he's doing that one, it means that the vision will be lessened on the hand of Team Kazakhstan. But the presence coming from the side of Team Peru, they really want to get over the tower movement. That's why they try to play quite aggressively so far. But from the side of Team, oh, the Snowball is there. They really want to pick up somebody right there. Our lightning is being used, and Lumpy is on dominating right now.
Well. It's dangerous. Again and again and again, Melvin, the one who
Radiant's
can
middle
use the
tower
global
has fallen.
silence, has been taken down without like any trade for the Kazakhstan team. If they keep doing this, I think Peru can get the lead again. Pelajib. It's gonna be dangerous.
It might be a dangerous situation now, and might be a chance even if Peru wants it. They might be going for the Roshan though. I think like it's still gonna be a very good options as long as they have a really good vision nearby the jungle, nearby the access directly towards that
Dire's bottom tower
Roshan
is
side.
under attack.
And Arcano, I think like Arcano with the pipe up inside, it's not the damage kind of Natas Prophet that we usually see, despite that he's having 104 for the right click. Still though, it's not that big coming from that area.
Radiant's top tower is under
Wow.
attack. Dire are
Now-
scanning.
They
the
need to
tower-
find TB, I think, Fel. Now.
Dire's
Because
bottom
Melvin
tower
is
is
not
under attack.
the problems, I think. The
Radiant
TB
structures
is
are
the problem.
fortified.
They need to make the TB stop
Dire's
farming
middle
or it's gonna be dangerous.
We
Like
can see that
Raptor.
actually the Raptor is already being used right here. The daring chain is actually slowing the movement coming from the side of Blackseeker about near the hand. We see that actually
Snowball.
Terrorblade able to secure 1 point kill right there. Well, Knight moving the next target. Fury going to the front using global silence and stopping the movement coming from the side of Team Peru. 3 downs. They're still looking for the Dawnbreaker. The Dawnbreaker able to go back. But stop the movement coming from Jimmy
Look at
Cobb.
that
And
damage.
Jimmy Cobb will be down. It's dominating with the double kill in the hand of Malik. It's 4 men down from the side of Team Peru.
And it's time for Rush because 4 men's down without anyone down from Team Kazakhstan. And it's gonna be free rush for them. Even they have the global skill, even like the NP can like showing everywhere, losing the teleportation. But I think it's gonna be dangerous if he just come and like the Rush, they already got the ages and he give them the light of the natural prophet. So it's a double advantage if he do it.
Double advantage, double movement right here from the Kazakhstan along with the Peru and now the Roshan. I don't think no one actually from the side of Team Peru will be able to do it. And there you go. It's going to be Mirage taking over the Aegis of Immortal and a pipe of inside is gone.
They
in
want
the
to deny
hand
it
of
using the
Timer.
sprout fell, if you see it.
Yeah.
But I think the time is not enough. It's quick enough to like take down the Roche, and they already got the ages for the Ember now. But
Thunder
Snowball
Threat
is
is
coming,
already
trying
being
to
used.
stop Mirage using the Walrus one, but Mirage is still on,
No,
even low
arrow!
HP. Jimmy is down.
Mirage!
Mirage alone versus 2 heroes there, still having the fire remnants. So
Oh my
Mirage
God,
is still
Mirage!
trying to run away, but
Mirage!
very low HP there. They reclaim the ages and they are gonna wait for Mirage to respawn again, but it's gonna be dangerous.
Already getting the mega kill here. Mirage is chasing for more, and it's gonna be the 3rd member from the side of Peru that is being taken down. And now 2 members from Peru need to run from this Mirage because
Dire's
it's
top
a
tower is
monster.
under attack.
He is going for Aghanim.
Yup.
He is going for another remnant on his hand.
It's like, okay, 1 Aegis traded by 3 mans down. It's a huge win, I think, from the Kazakhstan team on the last team fight. Is it okay? That's okay if they are losing the first Aegis right now on the Mirage side, but they got 3 mans down, so it's a lot of gold. It's a lot of level 2 for them.
It's 8,000 lead of network here from the side of Kazakhstan. And once again, from this Terror Blaze.
He's not joining the team fight.
Yeah, but I don't even know how he's like farming so well. He's having like 14,000 right now,
Dire's
and
bottom
he
tower
is going to be
is under
needed at
attack.
this moment. It's 22 minutes, going for 23 minutes inside of the game, and they might be going for the higher ground here but the thing is, they don't have any kind of, I guess it
Dire's
was being
structures
reclaimed
are
by the war that
fortified.
they've been doing. And with the pipe up inside,
Dire's
actually it's
bottom
going to be
tower is
helping
under
so
attack.
much
Radiant are
to
scanning.
actually avoid the magical damage from the side of
Dire's
Peru.
bottom tower
But
has fallen.
Oh, wait a minute, Watson now losing the Sunder in the good side. Even Walrus Punch didn't stop Watson, and look at that damage. Timberson is trying to run away, but I think he cannot do it. But the Eclipse is coming. He's trying
Oh
to
my
go away again, but
God.
Fire Remnants is there. Now the
Rapid!
Timber Continent is down. Tide is down. The Red is still on there. Even like 4 mans down for the Team Peru. It's a big win for Kazakhstan.
Oh my god, the Metamorph and also the Thunder to actually help the sacrification from this silencer actually helping Watson to to survive. And with the Manta and plus the Metamorph, they will be able, I think, to secure this high ground. Entire 3 tower in the high ground right now. Peru losing another 4 members right now from their side. And there's no rest movement coming from the side of the Atlantis Prophet. Plus, there's a Guardian Graves, so I think like they still can keep going. Even the Terror Blade still have the Thunder one more time here from their side. To even if they want to do the war, they're gonna be able to do that.
Yep. That's why it's gonna be dangerous.
17
They got
seconds.
the set of Rex on the bottom lane. It's a very, oh no, only one Rex. It's the Billy Rex. But I response.
Tower is under attack.
Okay, from the side of this Kazakhstan right now, they already have like 1 Rax in the bottom lane along with the Tower 3 high ground. Arcano needs to do some red movement right here. If he's able to actually taking over the tower, it's gonna be super great, but Arcano will be chased down. There's no steering chair here, teleportation. It's not gonna be cancelled, and he is able to survive and
Dire's
solve.
middle tower is under attack.
Well. Now is the time, I think. They need to stop it. They need to like find the TV, but it's gonna be so hard because if they want to try to pick off someone, I think Kazakhstan is already too strong, well. They're gonna back up their teammates and then like it's turning the table and make the Peru's team lose more than they have right now.
I wonder what is the item from the Tower Blade though. The Manta is there. I do feel like if he's having the blinking bar, it's a huge probability. Yeah, the
That
blinking
is.
bar, the Dragon Lens, and going for the Eye of Skadi. Ha! Eye of Skadi.
If he already have it, it's gonna be crazy, but yep. They have
Yeah.
a little bit issue, but it's not for so long
Eye
usually.
of Skadi. It's only like, if it's like I remember it correctly, it's needing like another like 2,000 to actually finishing off, like 1.5 thousand in the hand of this Tarot Blade to finish off this Eye of Skadi. So if it's like, he's already having like 3.5k. So I think like it's gonna be super fast for him to search for another 1.5k right
Yep,
now.
maybe around 1 minute from now, or even 1.5 minutes if he can like really getting farm and again, the Ice of Skadi will be there.
Well, right now we will see 25, 17, 14,000 net worth lead for the side of
Dire are
Kazakhstan
scanning.
and 4 main smoke from the side of Peru.
Yep.
Will they be trying to get something? They're using the scan here, but they are unable to find Malik. So
Dire's
Malik is
turret
still able to
has
go
been
back.
killed.
Well, Jimmy still looking for something else.
Uh-oh.
Jimmy, the position is being revealed. Malik is the one that's in position of Jimmy Cobb, and the smoke I think is just like a sign here. I think like another one. Knight is also like being revealed here. The confidence coming from Malik by opening up all of the smokes. It's just like coming real well. But the backup is also gonna be there right there. The rupture is there. The pipe up inside. All that. But the global silence hit differently with Metamorph in the hand of Terror Blade. Double kill. It's gonna be happening right now. Mega kill streak is ended by the hand of this Malik. But look at that one. The Snowball not gonna be able to do something. It's a double kill for Watson and 3-man start from Peru.
1 in trade of 3. I already told you before, fella. I know they need to do some pick up, but when they do some pick up, the backup is very quick from the Kazakhstan team, and it makes the Peru team receive some more loss than they have right now. And it's gonna be dangerous for them because later on, when the rush is up, it's gonna be crazy. But the rush is coming. Using the fire remnants, but he doesn't want to like commit it to the Burnsin. I think he's still trying to run away.
Yeah. I don't think like they will force it though, but the Metamorph
Yeah.
is still there, so they're gonna be focusing over the high ground here from the side of Kazakhstan. They really want to secure the Tower 3, and they got it. Like the vision, if they're having it, I think like the Outpost might be the next target from the side of Team Kazakhstan right now, because I think like if they have a proper Outpost, they can like have a very, very quick catch up with the war that might happen later.
But while like catching the outpost and they want to move into the second tower on the top lane, I think it's gonna be important for them because their
Dire's
homework
top
is
tower
already like
is under
the 2
attack.
racks on the mid lane and the tower and 2 racks on the top lane.
Yeah.
After that, it's gonna be mega creep. I think the GG will be called if they got the mega creep. If the Peru team is still losing behind.
Yeah, it might be like that.
Dire's
Might be like
top
having
tower
so
is
much
under
differences right here.
Dire's
But we
top
will see
tower
what is
is
actually
falling.
gonna happen inside of this momentum. But the Outlaws, Avalanche will be used here. it's a support, but it's like 50% of HP taken just like that. But Thunder's Rat is already being used. Look at that one. Mirage is actually the main target, but there is no other thing that Lumpy can do with that movement coming back. Lotus is already being used, and from the side of Malik here, he's just gonna be using all of the resources that he have with the chain to push back the players coming from the side of Peru.
Oh, this is it. The one
Lord
response is
Fudge.
there, trying to stop Malik. Rapture is on Malik. Malik is alone, I think. He's using the snowball again, using the Lotus. Now, he cannot go
Nobby.
anywhere. BKB is there for the Watson. He's not using the Metamorph first,
Bronzed.
but look at that HP. Everyone is low, trying to run away, but Mirage is behind them, trying to use the body block.
done.
Mirage is still alive with
Snowball.
slow HP. The Snowball is coming for the Mirage. He's alone in front of there. Knight is down. He cannot do anything.
Watson will be jumping in with still all IF Skadi. Blink Dagger is being used, try to run away from the situation by the side of Team Kazakhstan. After taking 2 players, even the carry from the side of Team Peru, there will be non-stop movement. Jimmy Cobb is the main thing here, but look at that one. Actually, from that one, Watson gonna be able to do something different. They are just being so disciplined. They don't want to overdive and try to do something else.
It's 25 seconds before the random time, I think. Wow, it's gonna be so hard, especially when if Kazakhstan got the Aegis again, Fella Jeff, it's gonna be the last war for Peru.
It might be like that right now. We can
Look at
see
the
that
replay.
actually. The setup that is being brought is actually not really nice coming from the side of Peru. They really want to aim for the Timber. Okay, they're all using a lot of resources for that one. But after that, the backup movement from the side of Kazakhstan is just like going really well with the Metamorph, with the damage, and the IF Skadi surprise. I told you that actually it's gonna be very fast for the IF Skadi to be done. So I think like that's some momentum right there from the side of Team Kazakhstan to
Radiant
actually
are
turning back the
scanning.
table despite all of the things that is been done by Team Peru.
That's why it's a waiting game again. I think they will wait each other before the rush is up.
Yeah.
But now the rush is up. And wow, Mirage has got the DD move. It's gonna be so fast roll. But the Thunder Rat already has been popped out by the Zoo, so they know the location of the Kazakhstan team, but it's gonna be hard to contest the rush, I think. So the Aegis will be held by the TB now.
Oh my god, it's Aegis of Immortal in the hand of Terror late here. And it's just gonna be so hard if the Metamorph is there, the Sunder is there. I don't think like Sunder is a big, I mean, I know that actually Sunder is a big skill, but Metamorph is the one that actually making Terror Blade very strong. And plus, but with the Eye of Skadi in the hand of this Terror Blade, I think like the Stain ability is there, the slow evac is there, and it's actually stopping a lot to the side of Team Peru. And now, 4-man smoke is being done. Really are going to be searching for the players from the side of Team Peru. They really want to go for the high ground. They're seeking for something. There's only 2 buybacks from the side of Team Peru. It's coming from the side of Toss, but look at that one! Then at the lands, oh, there's no Toss, but there's Snowball. The Rupture is being used, but Chain and Global Silence is there! The pipe of inside Souls is happening. The Metamorph is there coming from the side of Terror Blade. The Terror Blade is chasing over TD2, but we have seen that actually from the back. The Bronze is chasing over Melvin, and Melvin taking down the Side Luster, but the Terror Blade again hitting on into Team Bronze, and Team Bronze down. Side of movement coming, even the Coral Punch is going to the backline of the side of Team Kazakhstan, but the Terror Blade is a monster, and GG is tied right now. Team Peru will be eliminated from the main event of IESF 14 World Esports Championship 2022.
Nice try for Team Peru. I think they already tried so hard to be on this main event, but unfortunately, they must stop their journey on the IESF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022.
Woo.
Well, it's a nice
happy.
move though. On the early game, especially on this second game, I think Peru already do a quite good job, fella. They're trying to pressure the Kazakhstan very much, but when Kazakhstan got the tempo again, like I said before, it's the goal difference is not too far away, and they need to be careful of the TB because the TB got the free farm every time. And look at that. When the TB is joining the team fight, everything is a disaster for Team Peru.
The Metamorph is just like very strong coming from the side of Terrorblade, and Terrorblade free farm without anyone that actually like going and trying to initiate the war here to the side of team Peru right there. To the side of Kazakhstan, I think like it's just like quite heavy situation right there from the side of team Peru, because they are unable to actually maximize the potential. I was mentioning that they need to play in the early situation, but this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the winner of this match. It's Team Kazakhstan.
Give a big round of applause for Team Kazakhstan.
Oh, this is just like a very, very unique situation coming from the side of Kazakhstan along with Peru. They are just like very strong lineup coming from both of the side, along with the heroes that they're having. Kazakhstan, they're having a very good one for the team fight along with the late game situation. Well, for the side of Team Peru, they are having a very good hero for the early game, but it's not really happening. The early game, it was pretty much balanced for both of the sides.
They want to use the GC strat using like a 4 global hero, I think, Felachiv, but it's not working because like I'm thinking about like they should be can play more aggressive using like the 4 kind of global hero, but yet it doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, like with that balance and pulse, everything that is trying to be done by Tiny in the early game, actually like pretty much helping. And Malik is actually very, very annoying. We can see that with the chain, with everything that he's having, he's trying so hard to punish the player coming from the side of Team Peru. And they're more focused into that Amber Spirit along with the Timber that they are picking over the Bloodseeker. And they want to have that combo with the Bloodseeker along with the Zeus, right? But the thing is, the Amber Spirit is just like very free. The one that sacrificing themselves is actually like Tiny, Timber along with the Silencer, while this Amber along with this Terrorblade is just very free, very fat over the gold and the net worth that they were having.
Well, with that kind of network, when they keep leading, they keep snowballing. Not the snowball from Tusk, but snowball from the gold that they have. It's very crazy because like even without the TV, they always like winning team fights. They always like changing, turning the table every time the Team Peru wants to like pick them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one when he already have the Metamorph, I think it's a really crazy damage per second from the TV itself.
And the presence of the Eye of Skadi in the hand of this Terrorblade actually is just like a hell for Team Peru. They are like having a loop of the damage that is given, the range that can be getting close by. I think like the Dragon lanes is actually a really huge problem as well. Like the range coming from the side of these Terrorblades is unbearable. There's no one that can do that with the Sniper and also like the other heroes such as like Bad Rider, Sniper, Lina, Row Ranger that is been eliminated. I think like no one actually can try to punish over the Terrorblade. That's why the Terrorblade is actually like very free. And I think like from the side of Team Peru, they are like forcing the war despite they know that actually the opponents have the resources like the Metamorph. The previous game it was like Exorcism. They're supposed to like playing it with like safely, try to bait over the global silence. Maybe even the other big skill that can be given. But Tiburonsen, I know that he's trying so hard to actually try to get a kill here towards the Silencer along with the Tusker. But it's just like bringing so much time for the side of Watson. From the Terrorblade to actually taking a lot of things.
Yep. So again, nice try for Team Peru. I think the journey until they are on this position is still a good journey. They already beat a lot of countries before, right? Because a lot of countries cannot go through the main event.
Oh my God, it's just like so sad that we are witnessing 2 countries that is already been eliminated inside of this main event. It's coming from the North Macedonia. No, it's coming from the Algeria, and also along with Peru here.
Yep.
But North Macedonia will be going against Team Kazakhstan next. So it's gonna be a huge thing that happen if they are meeting each other. Because I do feel like from Kazakhstan, they're having a very, very solid kind of drop. Well, from the side of Team North Macedonia, they are having a very unique kind of drop with the one that they are having.
But for you guys, we cannot run this wonderful event. We cannot go until this day, or we cannot see until this match because without the IESF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022 support from all of them, we are nothing. So we want to say thank you because wonderful Indonesia, Kemenpora, NOC, and KONI is supporting us. And thanks for all the sponsor, our sponsor GHL Group, GHL Auto, NusaPay, DIS, Gudang Crypto, Taiwan Excellence, Pertamina, Hydro Coco, and Telkomsel, Samsung Galaxy A series.
Thank you so much. And we have Central Cargo, IndyHome, HIN, Episode Hotel, Merisaka Hotel, Mineski Global, Indonesian Football,
Yep.
ELEAGUE, ESID, Lemon ID, Trans7.com, Esports.id, Video.com, Dunia Games, Dance TV, Dance Play, Merah Putih, Bola Score, Kami Bijak as the media partner.
Yep,
And
yep.
for you guys, don't forget to check out the newest phone coming from the side of Samsung Galaxy A series. We have A33, we have A53, we have A73. It's
And all of them
5G.
are 5G.
And all of them are 5G.
So no network lag anymore.
Yep.
Even the camera is good. It rated for IP67. It have a good battery capacity is 5,000 mAh. So guys, please check it out
It's
on
108
the store.
MP for the camera, and it's like 8 gigs of the ROM and a 25.6 for the memory as well. So go get it
So
right
sweet.
now because the OLED screen is also like so calming, really good for you guys who wants to play game maybe, or even taking a picture from the side of Samsung Galaxy A
You can
series.
walk beside the beach because it's rated IP67, so you don't need to be afraid if it got like the water splash from the beach.
Ooh. Thank you so much, guys, for this match. It's just like so wonderful match coming from the side of Team Kazakhstan along with Team Peru. But I really wonder who is actually going to be the MVP for this game, because apparently I do feel like from the side of Kazakhstan they have like all of the heroes that doing a really great job here. I might say that TB or maybe Terrorblade here is just like doing a very good job to the farm or everything. But Amber Spirit actually is
Doing
laning a
pretty
lot.
good. So
Slaining
this is
everyone.
it, the MVP. We're gonna see it. Who gonna be? Oh, it's Mirage, the Ember Spirit, like Velajev mentioned before, because all of the movement from Mirage is really on point.
Yeah, it's just like very on point here with 21 assists coming from the Amber Spirit, with the Mildstorms, with the Senjun Yasa, along with the Academy Sapture. I do feel like this Mirage playing a really good job and performing really good performance even with all of the movement that he's been doing inside of the game. And not only that, he's giving the spaces towards his Terrorblade that is having so much damage with 12, 1, and 8 from Watson's, Hurricane Pike, Manta Style, BKB, Eye of Scotty. Oh, holy moly.
So painful.
It is.
Yep. That's why, once again,